What word best describes how you're feeling ahead of your first improvathon?
It's unhinged glee. That's 2 words. 2 words.
What is your most memorable all-nighter?
I mean, I'm a software developer who can get by with very little sleep, so I have a very loose relationship with sleep anyway.
What is your favourite thing about this year's improvathon theme?
This is going to sound bizarre, but it's the research. I've already started looking into the French Impressionists of Montmartre, the culture of that part of Paris in the golden, the beautiful epoch. It's so exciting.
Wow. What is the best tip you've been given to prepare for an improvathon?
Nobody's told me anything. I have literally no idea what I'm going to be doing. I'm Salim Fadhley and I will be doing the London 50-hour improvathon from the 4th to the 6th of April at the Pleasance, London. Because we can. So please buy a ticket, come along and see me and all the other amazing cast members in the show.
The Bank of England has been issuing banknotes for over 300 years. They were initially IOUs for gold deposited at the bank. People then used these notes to pay for things, knowing they were backed by the promise to pay the equivalent value in gold. That is no longer possible. So what gives banknotes a value today? This banknote promises to be worth £20, but the note itself only cost a few pence to make. So what is it that gives it that face value? In a word, trust. We trust that banknotes can be exchanged for things we want to buy. We trust that they will be accepted by others for their face value. In effect, we trust the promise that this note is worth £20.
So you say, okay, don't, confuse me with all that legalese. No. I want a loan. I want a loan. Yeah. Fine. Here's the loan contract. Here's the offer letter, and you sign. At law, it's very clear. You have issued a security, namely a promissory note, and the bank is going to purchase that. That's what's happening.
So economists will always say banks are financial intermediaries. They are deposit-taking institutions that lend money. But at law, the reality is banks don't take deposits and banks don't lend money. So the law is quite clear on this. Why doesn't the bank take a deposit at law? Because there is no such thing as a bank deposits in law. There isn't. And there are very clear rulings that have been unchallenged for many decades in England, that what is a bank deposit, what we call a bank deposit at law, is simply a loan that we give to the bank. So banks don't take deposits, they take loans from us. We lend money to them. Okay, that's the first point. But surely banks lend money? No. Banks are in the business of purchasing securities. That's what they do. And again, it's clear from a legal perspective. Because when you sign a loan contract as a borrower, at law, that's a promissory note that you've issued. It's an IOU, a debt instrument, and the bank will purchase that and put it on the asset side of its balance sheet.